Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing a Lootcrate DX unboxing. This is the first time I've ever done a Lootcrate DX unboxing, and it won't happen too often. The reason I did this is because, of course, with Lootcrate DX, for those of you who might not know, Lootcrate DX ties in with the normal Lootcrate, kind of like Loot Pets. So this month was Dystopia for the normal Lootcrate, so Lootcrate DX is also Dystopia. It has, I believe, two of the franchises that were also in the normal crate, but it also has one extra franchise that was actually in last month's Loot Gaming franchise. So that's why I got this one. I was actually really excited. I was like, I really like those franchises, so hopefully this wasn't a complete waste. It's like $50, but if you use someone's code, I think I got mine for like 45, so like a good $5 off. But I'll put my link in the description if you guys want to, try to check out Lootcrate DX at some point in the future, or just regular Lootcrate or any of the different loot crates that they have. I'll try to remember, because I never actually ended up doing it, but I'll try to remember to put my link in the description. That way you guys can actually save $5, and I believe it helps me save $5 too, so it also helps me out. But I'm excited to get into this. This is actually fairly late. It was like they had an email. I was curious when it was going to get here because I don't believe they sent out like a tracking thing. And I'm going to do that like I always do, and just to wear them and take them off. They sent an email out like, hey, it's going to be a bit late. And I was like, crap, I don't know when it will get here because I'm actually going out of town next week. So I was really worried that it would take even longer, because I was like, man, I really hope it's here, because I'm pretty sure I checked my email like a couple days ago and there wasn't anything like, here's tracking information for your DX crate. And I was like, oh, I don't know when it's going to get here, and it could just be sitting outside for like a week, and who knows, it could rain or whatever, and I just have like a soggy box and some messed up stuff. So I'm glad it's here. I was really surprised, like I just got home and I'm like, oh crap, it's like 2 in the morning. So I left work and I just got home and I'm like, sweet, it's actually here. So I'm excited to check this out. I believe there are like 3 items in the DX crates. This is actually only the 3rd one, so it's still really new and they're still kind of figuring it out. But I saw the other 2 and I was like, it seems like, at least what I saw from the other ones, it's like 1 apparel item and then 1 like figure or some sort of item, and then maybe another apparel item, or maybe another figure. So we'll see how this goes, and all I can do is hope I didn't waste $50. So oh yeah. So they also they get super fancy with these. It's almost like shoe boxes. So I forgot they start off like that. So I gotta cut that open as well. And be super cautious with this. So actually I could just rip it. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just tape and paper. Okay. So I'm going to do this like I normally do, because I don't like looking in the box and seeing everything all at once. So the first thing is a figure, and this is from Chronicle Collectibles. It looks like Tron. An Aerodyne police car, which is, I want to say, oh crap, it's Aerodyne. I want to say Aerodyne is Blade Runner for some reason, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. It's probably RoboCop, but I seriously can't remember. I'm pretty sure this is yeah, this has to be Blade Runner. That's not bad. That's okay. That's that's kind of so-so, but I do oh, it actually comes out too. So if you want to just sit it down, you can do that. But if you do it like this, you can spin it around. So that's not bad. That's not a bad little figure there. So there's an Aerodyne space car from Chronicle Collectibles. I'm pretty sure that is Blade Runner. I've only seen Blade Runner once, and it was actually fairly recent. It was like within, I don't know, when was that? They may have actually been in like March or something. I think I watched it like during my last semester of school, and I already forgot, but I'm pretty sure that's Blade Runner. So we have another little figure here. Oh, this is interesting. It's just like a white box. I think this might be Mirror's Edge. Ah, I called it. This is Mirror's Edge. I have Mirror's Edge Catalyst. This is a watch. This is definitely a watch. I know it from the box. Ooh, that's actually a nice watch. Okay, so I have a Mirror's Edge Catalyst watch, which I'll actually zoom in here. I don't have my autofocus, and I never do that for anyone who might randomly be checking these out. Well, there it is. That's the most focus it'll get, like right up on my neck. The reason I don't have autofocus though is because I don't have like lights, and my actual room lights suck. So if I do autofocus, it gets super dark because it'll kick up the frame rate to like 60 frames per second and stuff like that. It'll even beyond, it'll be like 120, and it'll look way too dark. So unfortunately, I can never do that. But this is cool. I like this, and it has a nice little picture of like a part of Faith's face and like some of her hair. So there's that, and it like stops right at the little symbol, the little tattoo under her eye. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That's a nice simple little watch. It's got the figure, the little red symbol in there, and a bit of her tattoo. So that's definitely. Oh, I didn't even realize that. The actual let me get this out of here. There's a certain way you're supposed. Oh, it's got a thing on the back, so I'd have to cut this, but I don't have scissors because I wasn't prepared for that. Which I don't think. Well, maybe all watches do have that. I don't know, because I think I just got a watch recently and they didn't have like the little zip tie thing on the back, but the rest of the strap is the rest of her tattoo that's on her arm. So that's actually really cool. I like that. I actually just recently beat the game too. It's okay. I definitely recommend waiting until it's on sale to get the game. I was super hyped because I loved the first Mirror's Edge, and I was like, I have to get the new one, but it just didn't really do the trick, unfortunately. It's very unfortunate, but it just did not do the trick for me. So that just sucked, but it is what it is. But I like that. I actually really like that watch, so that's really cool. We'll have to wear that. So what else? Got another figure. Oh, so we have something. I like the boxes for some reason. I don't know why. We have a nice big just Fallout 4 figure. I don't know why. I think it's going to be like a Nuka-Cola for some reason, but it probably won't be. It's not. Holy crap. It's got Nuka-Cola on it, but it's freaking headphones. That is on. It's got Nuka-Cola on this side, and then it just says Fallout 4 on that side. And it's just normal headphones. So this is actually cool. So it's the headphones where it doesn't have a thing attached. So if this breaks, you can just buy another one. So that's actually awesome. I love these. I have headphones right now that I use for like my gaming stuff. So I have like wireless headphones, but I'm probably going to use these a lot if I'm playing like by myself. Plus I like the fact that these fold inward, and I have to see. Yep, okay, so they just bend in, so that's nice. Which I don't have any headphones that do like the bend in thing, so that's why I'm like being super cautious about it. But that's cool. I actually love that. That is actually great. And it's really simple with the Nuka-Cola on one side and then Fallout 4 symbol on the other. I like that. So that's pretty cool. So I still have the Nuka-Cola thing. I'm like, I don't know why. I was like, I feel like it'll be like a Nuka-Cola bottle. But that's cool. I like that. So got me some headphones. The Fallout 4 is the right side as well. And of course they adjust. Ooh. That's nice. They feel nice, and they're nice and soft for sure. I like that. That's actually very cool. So I love these. These are great and will probably last forever because, like I said, they don't come with an attached cord. You just have I forgot what this is. It's a specific name for it with like the two jacks. But this is great. Like I love that idea because that makes it, like I said, where if you have headphones, and well, I might not use these at work because I use like little in-ear headphones, and these would most likely be just better. But that's really cool. So you can plug it in, and then it's like, oh, whatever. After however long this wears out, I can just go to a store and buy another one of these, and these are like a couple bucks, and then boom, I still have the headphones, and they work perfectly. So I gotta say, I love that. That is really cool. So I am happy with that for sure. Because I could actually, because that was one of the things oh, it says be sure to try out your headphones in the wasteland with #1 smash hit Fallout Shelter. That's cool. Which I still have to download. I'm waiting for that to get on PC and then I'll download it because I don't have enough space to do it on my phone, unfortunately. But I like that. So far, I think that's my favorite. I don't know why. I like that more than the watch right now, but for some reason I do. And technically, I can use that jack on my headphones, my wireless headphones that I have. Because the one I have for those actually broke. And I believe. Okay, and so we have the pin for the Lootcrate DX crate, and this is actually a double pin. It's got like, you know, 2 pins on the back here. There it is. I couldn't get that out. It's in this nice little thing, and oh, that's pretty cool. It's a Blade Runner badge. That's actually pretty freaking sweet. I like this, so I'm definitely going to zoom in on this so you guys can see it. But this is what it is. It says Blade Runner on it, and it says, you know, it's 1337, so it's Elite on the bottom. So that kind of reaffirms the fact that I was right with the Aerodyne. That is Blade Runner. So that is actually very awesome. I didn't know that was going to be in there either, so that's actually pretty cool, because I thought that there was going to be something else. And let's see if this... Oh, no way. Okay, so there's something else in there, but they have let's just grab. Okay, they have a what am I thinking, a mini poster for Escape from New York, John Carpenter's Escape from New York. That's interesting. Mine's a little dented. That sucks. Like I noted, like it's noticeably dented, like up in the, like right here. You probably can't see it from that far away, but like as soon as I looked at it, I was like, there's a dent. There's dents in it. 1997, New York City is a walled maximum security prison. Breaking out is impossible. Breaking in is insane. So that's cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And it's got like the little cardboard to keep it safe. Because it's fairly thin. Kind of cardstock paper, so it's nice. Maybe I'll do something with that. I might give that away if anyone's interested. I have to think about that one. I don't know. I've actually never seen Escape from New York. That's one of the sort of classic movies that I never really checked out. It's like Escape from New York. Just never saw it. I do love the thing though. I saw that John Carpenter movie. That was awesome. Great effects in that movie. Crazy, crazy effects. Oh, this tape is stuck in here. That's what the problem was. So we have. Oh, these are the items. So I'll do that last. And this last thing is actually looking pretty freaking amazing to me. I love this. It's the art of BioShock Infinite, and this is, how many pages is this? There's a lot of pages. Like, it's a lot of stuff in here. And this I loved BioShock Infinite. Like Infinite, I think Infinite might actually be my favorite out of all 3 of the BioShock games. As much as I love the first one, and of course the unbelievably amazing twist of the first game, this has a crazy twist as well, which confused a lot of people, but freaking great. And the the DLC kind of brings all the games together, which some people like, some people don't like. I personally loved it. I thought, first off, visually it was freaking great, because that's always what I wanted from the original games. It's like, I wish they had a mode where you could just walk around and look at Rapture in its glory. So you actually kind of get that in the DLC. So this is good. So no apparel items, which I'm actually really surprised by. And man, this is cool. Like, I just like this, the art of BioShock Infinite. So this is great. I've never actually bought an art book, but if there were, and it's got chapters and everything, Finding Columbia and stuff like that. It's got text in here as well, so that's pretty cool. It's actually stuff to read. It's not just things to look at. So you can get a little bit of backstory as well and see like early versions of characters and stuff like that. Like Early ideas for a mechanical watchman who would guard the dark nights of Columbia. While ultimately left on the cutting room floor, these early sketches helped define the feel of the mechanical creatures, which would feature prominently in the finished game. So there's that, just as a little thing. I'm probably not even allowed to show off too much of this because like copyright stuff and all that. Oh snap! I have to show this though. That's not in the game. That guy's face, holy crap! And these are like disfigured people and stuff. I'm just gonna read this because this is insane. One of the concepts at the core of Bioshock Infinite was the idea of tears, windows into other worlds. Well, what might traveling through such tears do to a person? Perhaps players would encounter alternate reality versions of the same characters, or simply see the physical effects of these merging realities in the faces of their enemies. So top right, which I would assume is the character with like the baby face, in this gruesome portrait, the act of traveling through tears has merged one man's younger self into his current elderly one to horrifying effect. Yeah, that... That would have been interesting. I don't know how that would have played out, and this is like one dude like just as a like monster version. But holy crap, I don't even know what I would think of if I saw that, the dude with like half baby face and like 2 mouths and stuff in 3D. That would be freaking crazy. So this is good. This is awesome. And I got like crazy super priests. So that's funny. But man, this is awesome. I love this. I do like art books. I just never buy them because it's like, you know, I think they look really cool and I'd love to see the art of games and things like that and, you know, the concept stuff. It was just never something where I'm so into it I feel the need to buy it. These are cool too. But I really love this. I think this is actually pretty great. So, admittedly, I'm happy with this. Ooh, Elizabeth. Oh, there's an early version of Elizabeth if you're interested. And they've got like a million costumes, which makes sense, you know. Short hair. This is cool. I really like this. So, this I'd have to say is actually my favorite. My favorite in here because I actually love this game. And, you know, as crazy as it gets, it's one of those games where it's like, I'd love to see what didn't make it, because a lot did make it. Like, it gets, like, the game's freaking crazy. There's like an early version of Booker, which, I think you only see Booker in like that 3D, trailer that they made. I don't think you ever actually see Booker in the actual game. Now that I think about it, I don't believe you actually do. But this is really sweet. I like this. I'm like stuck. I just want to go through and look at all the cool stuff. But oh, the Lutesses, man, man. I wish I could watch a movie about them. They're some of my favorite video game characters ever made. But that is Lootcrate DX Dystopia for this month. And of course they have you know, the fancy little thing like you've been invited. You know, super fancy there. And so we have, of course, going through everything, exclusive Blade Runner Police Spinner, Chronicle Collectibles, like I said, a retirement gift from your runner days, display it with pride. More human than human, that's cool. And the pen, of course, like I said, was Blade Runner. Mirror's Edge Watch, AccuTime Watch Corp, which will keep your deliveries timely with this stylish parkour-friendly wristwatch. Then we have Fallout 4 headphones from Lootcrate Labs. Well, it's interesting. They made their own thing. Some sweet tunes may make your travels through the wasteland more pleasurable. It's an exclusive Art of Bioshock Infinite book, even though it's by Dark Horse Comics. So maybe that says Lootcrate exclusive on the back. I don't know. Either it has different art in it, or maybe there is not a Art of Bioshock book, which I just assumed there was. I didn't even think about it. I just figured this was, personally, I'd say this is something worth having, whether it's exclusive or not. But it's exclusive, so that in itself, because art books actually do cost around, they normally cost around 40 bucks, actually, because I go to a ton of conventions and you see them. They normally cost around like 30 to 40 bucks. And then they have the exclusive Escape from New York art print by Grey Matter Art, a memento from Days of Future Past to commemorate Snake's alternate 1997. And for the Bioshock thing, it says, "There's always a man, there's always a lighthouse, there's always beautiful art." So that is actually really good. So I enjoyed this. I thought this was really cool. I didn't know they'd have the Bioshock stuff in there. Or no, I think the Bioshock thing I knew. I didn't know they'd have Blade Runner or the art print. I knew that they would have Mirror's Edge and Fallout and then Bioshock Infinite. So that's what I was looking forward to. Admittedly, I do kind of wish that there was apparel because I that's always kind of my favorite thing is that there's apparel in it. And I was kind of hoping that they'd have some apparel for Mirror's Edge because I thought it'd been real easy to do like a red hoodie and have like the symbol and then like the black tattoo. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, I feel like it's going to be Mirror's Edge apparel, but no apparel in this, but I still love it. I'm actually glad I got this one. I still think it's really good. Pleasantly surprised by this and played around with this and spin it, and I have seriously no space. Like I have that much space, and I already have like 3 DeLoreans in front of my TV, and all my other figures I've gotten from like Lootcrate are like behind my TV, and you can barely see them. I have like a whole, I have Cole from Infamous too, because I bought the special edition. If I look over, I can see like his legs. I can see like an inch of his legs behind the TV. So I have no space, but I'll put this thing up somewhere. But I definitely enjoyed that. I really like this watch. I don't wear watches too often, but I do have 2 that I really I do want to wear from now on. And my girlfriend got me like a really cool Star Wars watch that's like, you know, not like a kitty plastic one. It's actually like this. So I'm definitely gonna wear that, and I'm definitely gonna wear this, which I think is a nice simple watch too. So that's really cool. Whenever I get to I don't know, like a high-paying job where I need to look fancy and wear a watch, it'll be Star Wars and Mirror's Edge, and no one will know the difference. So that's awesome. I like the headphones. Of course, for some people, they probably won't give a crap. It's like, oh, headphones, that's dumb. For me, the reason I like it so much is because of the fact that they have the wire on there, so that really I can use these for as long as I need to, and it's the wire that gets replaced and not the headphones, because you know it's permanently attached and it's like, oh, the headphones are done now. They made it really good. And I would have liked it, but that would have been the first thing I brought up if the wire was attached and it was like, oh, these are cool, but I know for a fact that they'll run out. So that was a really smart thing that they did, because they could have made it simple, but they made it where you replace the wire and not the headphones, and I love that. So that was them really thinking ahead and actually making that worthwhile. So I am actually really happy with that. And you know, when I don't want to use my like really big headphones, which actually are like really big, and you know, sometimes if you have big headphones, or for those of you who don't, sometimes if you wear them long enough, they make you sweat, and those feel like they probably wouldn't. It seems like there's enough space in there. And then of course, the exclusive art book. So I can't say enough about that. I freaking love Bioshock, so I can't wait to actually go through this, and it fits perfectly with my blank key. So 2 great Bioshock items, and I can't wait to get that key made into something. But definitely want to know what you guys think about this DX crate. Hopefully this doesn't cut off on me, but just want to thank you guys for watching, just in case it does, because I'm pretty sure it will. But want to know what you guys think about this crate, so please comment below. Let me know your favorite item, your least favorite item. What do you think about this crate compared to the normal crate?